If you enjoyed this journey aboard the Regal Princess, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next adventure. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep traveling, keep exploring, and let the ocean carry your next story. Cruising into Mahogany Beach, Rotan Morning arrives gently aboard the Regal Princess. There's something different about this sunrise. The light feels warmer, the air feels softer. And as you step out onto the deck, coffee in hand, you notice it land. Off in the distance, green rises out of the ocean like a painting. Not flat shoreline, not city skyline, but layers of jungle-covered hills rolling toward the sky. You've arrived at Rotan, one of the Caribbean's most vibrant islands, and home to the beautiful port of Mahogany Bay. The ship slows. You can feel it, that gentle shift from motion to stillness as the captain carefully guides the Regal Princess toward the dock. Passengers gather along the railings. Cameras come out. The water below turns from deep blue to bright, almost glowing turquoise, so clear you can see shadows moving beneath the surface. The shoreline draws closer. Palm trees sway. Colorful buildings line the port, and just beyond them the rainforest, thick, alive, calling you in. Once docked, you make your way off the ship. The transition is immediate, from polished decks and quiet hallways to warm island air and the sounds of nature all around you. You're no longer just traveling, you're exploring. Mahogany Bay is designed for ease, but it still feels natural. A short walk leads you through pathways lined with tropical plants. Palm trees tower overhead. Bright flowers line the trail. Birds call from somewhere unseen in the canopy. And then the path curves, and you enter the rainforest walk. Walking through the rainforest, this is where the island truly reveals itself. The air is thicker here, rich with humidity and life. Leaves stretch wide overhead, filtering sunlight into soft green patterns on the ground. You hear everything. Insects buzzing, leaves rustling, distant birds calling. It's not loud. It's layered. Alive in every direction. The trail winds gently. Nothing rushed. Nothing forced. Just a natural walk that feels miles away from the cruise ship, even though it's still nearby. And that's the magic of Rotan. You don't have to go far to feel like you've gone somewhere completely different. Nature walk along the shore, Mahogany Beach. After time in the water, you start walking. No real destination, just following the curve of the shoreline at Mahogany Bay. The sand stretches out in both directions, soft and bright under the sun. Each step sinks just slightly, leaving footprints that the tide slowly erases behind you. It's quiet here. Not silent, but peaceful. To your left, the Caribbean rolls in gently. Small waves break along the shore, steady and rhythmic. The kind of sound that doesn't demand attention, it just stays with you. To your right, the island rises up. Palm trees lean toward the water. Thick greenery pushes right to the edge of the sand. And just beyond that, the rainforest waits. You pass clusters of shells scattered along the beach, some small and smooth, others shaped like tiny spirals worn by time and tide. Every few steps, something catches your eye, something simple, something natural. A light breeze moves through the palms. You can hear the leaves shifting above you, mixing with the sound of the waves. It's the kind of moment where you stop, think. Further down the beach, the crowds thin out, the voices fade, and it starts to feel like you've found your own stretch of coastline. You slow your pace, take it in. The colors, the textures, the way the sunlight reflects off the water in bright flashes. Occasionally you look back, and there it is again, the regal princess in the distance, standing tall against the horizon. A reminder that this peaceful moment is just one part of a much bigger journey. You keep walking, maybe barefoot now, letting the water reach your feet as the waves roll in, cooling the sand, refreshing the air. This kind of walk doesn't need a plan. It doesn't need a goal. It's just about being there, feeling the place, letting the island set the pace. And somewhere along that quiet stretch of beach, you realize something simple. These are the moments that stay with you, not the busy ones, not the loud ones. The beach and the pier, the rainforest opens up suddenly, and there it is, Mahogany Beach, white sand, clear water, and a long pier stretching out into the Caribbean. You step onto the sand, warm beneath your feet, soft, the kind of beach that makes you slow down without even trying. Out on the pier, the view changes. Looking back toward shore, you see palm trees swaying and people scattered along the beach. But turn the other direction and there it is, the open ocean, endless, calm, and floating just beyond it all, the regal princess. From this distance, the ship looks even bigger, towering above the water. A reminder of where you started the day and how far you've come in just a few hours. Snorkeling the Caribbean, the water here is perfect for snorkeling, clear enough to see straight down, calm enough to relax, warm enough to stay in longer than planned. You step into the ocean slowly. The sand shifts beneath your feet, the water rises around you, and suddenly everything changes. Under the surface, the world is quiet, peaceful, colorful. Fish move through the water like drifting paint. Sunlight dances across the ocean floor, and for a few moments, nothing else matters. Snorkeling here isn't just an activity. It's an escape, a chance to see the Caribbean from a completely different perspective. Taking it all in after time in the water, you return to the pier. Sit for a moment. Let the breeze cool your skin. Watch the waves move slowly beneath you. If you enjoyed this journey into Rotan and Mahogany Beach, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and come along for more travel adventures just like this. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep traveling, keep exploring, and don't forget to take a moment to look back at where you've been.